There you go, Stuart Pillow, the most targeted citizen. Hope you're having a good day. It has been a day for us. The Pidlones took the rocket to the lake. I need some advice. I got some questions to ask. But let me start off by saying $125 is an awesome investment. This thing is an absolute rocket on the water. Rocket. I was doing anywhere from 40 to 50 miles an hour on the water at about quarter throttle. This thing is amazing. I'm talking completely out of the water, jumping waves. It is just an absolute beast. Here's my questions for anybody out there that's run these jet skis and knows about them. As the plane comes over, just come outside and the plane just starts coming over, so don't mind that. Where is the number one place that these things get water at? I need to know that because it's taking on a little bit. I don't know if it's average amount of water that's in it or not, or if it's more than average. It seemed like a lot of water to me. There's no cracks on the outside that I've seen. I know that they're put together right here. So I know it's possible, because these are two-piece. You got a top and a bottom. See, right over my head. Here I'm idle down. Salt air leasing. So would the water be coming in these rivets? I know that's possible. I just don't know if it's probable. With me and Mason on the ski, it does great. Here's my problem. Starting off, it just won't take off. Motor's running wide open, just wah. It's just not taking off. I have to go right and left deep, swing it like this right here, and pretty much get it going in a circle until it goes fast enough to get up on plane. Once it's up on plane, this thing is unstoppable. I mean, it just flies. But from a dig, it will not take off in water. It just revs, but won't go anywhere. Just wide open. Me, Sweetie, and Mason, all three tried to take off, and we started counting, and that's close to 500 pounds. So maybe that's overweight for this, and I'm sure it probably is. But I'm sure just with me on it, I shouldn't have to turn hard right and left to make it go. So if you guys could tell me what you think, this thing has the steel ring and the steel impeller in it, so it doesn't have the plastic wear ring that needs to be replaced. My boat guy looked at it, and he said the ring looked fine because the steel ones don't wear out. So anybody in the comments, let me know, because I don't know. These things are foreign to me. I know nothing about this at all. I do know it doesn't have a bilge pump, and it needs one. Because like I said, I don't know where the water's coming from. I'm going to have to take all the bumpers off. I'm going to order one of these bumpers. You can get these used. But I'm going to take the bumpers off and silicone all the way around that crack. I'll seal it up there. I just don't know where else to seal it. I did not reseal it when I put this line in right there. It could be leaking there. I don't know. I broke the seal, so more than likely that's where it's coming in at. A lot of people said at the drive shaft is where they leak at. I don't know. I can't tell the way it is right now. But if you guys got any advice on what you think's wrong with it, why it won't take off from a dig, like I said, it just stands straight up in the water like this right here and goes ring, wide open, but just doesn't move. For me to be able to get it to move, I've got to go hard right, hard left, and actually turn in circles to get it to take off. And that doesn't seem right. I can't get any boat guys to answer the phone. I'm calling boat shops everywhere, offering to pay them for advice. Let me come talk to you and you talk it over me, or even paying people to look at it, and I can't get anybody to respond. Nobody wants to talk. I understand talking, you can't make money talking, but I'm offering money to have somebody tell me what to do. So, one fallacy, one bad part I've found about these things is this thumb switch. I don't know if this is the way it's supposed to be. I'm sure that is the way they came factory because they all cut out for it, but my thumb goes numb twisted on this right here. It got so bad I had to loop my hand around and squeeze it like that because my thumb went to sleep. Not a good feeling. But on the water, when this thing's up and running, it is an absolute monster. I mean, it's just more power than you could ever think of. I was, to be honest, I was leery about going fast. The last route, me and Tina, we first got on it and we got it right across the lake, and like I said, it was just blah blah blah. It wouldn't go. It would not go with me, her, and Mason on it. So I dumped them off and got on the water and hit it myself, and by myself it did great. So I'm sure that we overweighted. Okay, no big deal. The last time me and Tina went out on it and just I mean, I had her coming off the seat. It was hilarious. Her fat feet's going up in there, and her butt is back and forth. Her feet and her butt hitting the seat. So it was a load of fun until we hit one bump. And when we hit the bump, we had all our stuff in the gear up here, and it set off the fire extinguisher. So our fire extinguisher up front just spraying all the goods out of it. So we're down one fire extinguisher now. So we still got it. We still got one on the boat that works. But it just went off, and I mean, it covered everything in that junk. So got that figured out. He's in there over there cleaning that mess up. So if anybody's got any advice on what I need to do or what's happening with this thing, tell me the number one places that these things take on water. Also, let me know why this thing's not taking off. I mean, I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense. That I guess I don't know. Like I said, just starting off from a dig, it just wants to stand straight up in the air, but it's not getting the water up into it. I don't know what the deal is. I don't understand it. When we move the weight to the center, it seems to take off pretty good. I'm getting ready to probably take it back out to the lake. But what I did notice happened is I used these old boards, and I didn't realize they're as rotten as they are. So when we went to load it, this right here actually came loose and folded to the side. So we got to do a little bit more working on this. Playing again. Not allowed to enjoy my life without being stalked. But overall, this thing is an absolute monster. Don't even have to hit the choke. But I will tell you this with these jet skis. I had it almost full, and we're all the way down to here. So it probably used 4 gallons of gas in an hour and a half. And we weren't even going wide open. But from the dock to where my houseboat's going to be, back down, it took us how long? 10 minutes up, 10 minutes back. Up and back. And that was taking our time. We weren't hauling butt. So 10 minutes up, 10 minutes back to get from our lake house to the dock. So that's not bad timing. But it's going to be a lot harder when we're doing it at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to have to get a boat. I'm going to get a real boat. I missed out on a boat this week. I should have bought it. Then I could have took this motor and all out and made the boat a jet boat. But I'm going to work on that. If I've got to take that ski over there apart and put that motor into that boat over there, I will. I will build me a jet boat instead of having a jet ski. But if anybody out there in the interwebs knows what my problem may be, let me know, please. Any advice is more than welcome. Me and Mason, we're getting ready to take it out. I'm going to take it back out to the water. Use what little gas I got here and mix it up. But just let me know what you guys think. Something's up. I should be able to hit that thing from a dig and just take off. I shouldn't have to go sideways and sideways to get it to go. That makes me think maybe it is wore out at the impeller or the propeller, but the boat guy told me it was fine. He said, it's great, run it. There is sometimes when it acts like it wants to stutter. I think running it's just going to be the difference. Just getting it out there and running the heck out of it is really going to help. I did a lot of carb cleaner in it yesterday when I was running here in the yard. Ran carb cleaner through it, and that seemed to help it a lot. But I was just glad we didn't have to hook the jumper cables up. We didn't have to hook the battery charger, and I was prepared. I got my jackery and my battery charger. I was ready to do whatever I needed to do to get it done. So the trailer pulled great. Like I said, I got to fix this standard right here. It just broke right off, and it flipped these over. I think I've got them too close together. I thought that was going to be good, but I'm going to have to move it out at least 1 or 2 more so there's not so much on this one. You see how it's leaning over now? I'll probably put the other standards on, or I'll have to bend them out and reinforce them. That'll probably be what I'll do is weld plate on it to make it stronger. Pulling out of the water, I forgot to lock the freaking hitch, and the jet ski went back off it. So it was a clown show at the boat ramp. My partner, he kind of he was too busy trying to float in water. He was too busy having fun in the water. He didn't want to kind of help Dad get everything done. So it is what it is. Like you said, you can see this right here where it's failing. See how far back it's pulling back? It's just laying down. These right here, I think they're made. I know they're made for that smaller ski. This ski right here is probably 200 pounds lighter than this big one is. But anyway, you guys got any advice? Let me know. If you know somebody that I could call, some Sea-Doo God out there that knows exactly what time it is, just let me know. I want to make sure it's dependable, and I want to make sure it's safe. I already know that it's fast. Oh yeah, gang stalking update. Tina bought us some boat shoes from Academy Sports last year. Never wore them but one time. I go to put them on today, and the whole bottom's melted. Look at this mess. That's from a pair of boat shoes. They literally deteriorated like they were covered in gasoline. Mason's tore up too.
And like a month.
The whole soles just deteriorated on them. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But have a good day.